Dunda kunaendanga. Hivyo ndo 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 kunaendanga. Mambo msupa then machupa hizo zinamuwezanga. Kabla ukute kitu ushableki ushalala. Hivyo ndio unatuangusha. Nafanya madu super. Hivyo ndio unaanzanga. And then machupa hizo zinamuwezanga. Kabla ukute kitu ushableki ushalala. Hivyo ndio unatuangusha. Nafanya mademu waka mrezi mini kiendaga the teacher. So vijana mukaerada. Achana cham kumi utaonaga. Nisana utaimanga. Dem ocha umempatanga. Unadhani yeni fala hata tangatanga. After masiku wakimuitanga. Hivyo ndivyo wanaitikanga. Na kiwa mbali apigi simu ni please call me. Hey, hivyo ndiyo wamezoeanga. Na nikiteku hala back speedy masaa. Hivyo ndo credo ili katikanga. Hivyo ndo kunaendanga. 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 Okay.
Yo, tunaleta joto wako ya makaa au marapa. Sindo wale uwa jaza gas toka grandpa. Ita wabambadi mitali slick. Dawa ya moto ni moto.
Somebody ring the alarm. This time kuna moto, we on fire. Oh, mercy, 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 ni Rene.
Dawa ya moto ni moto. Kuna shida, love silent grandpa music halifida. Wanajua fimbo ni ya tatu inapiga. The wall of them a say love child pan the case. Dawa ya moto ni moto.
Tuko on fire. Watu wameshindwa kuzima moto. Tuko on fire. Na watu wameshindwa kuzima moto.
Ita wazima moto, tuna fimbo moto. Na dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto, tuna fimbo moto. Na dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto ni moto. Dawa ya moto, tuna fimbo moto. Na dawa ya moto ni moto. JA na mada beats ndio zile kwa masanduku JB. Isi dumba ni jasho mafans na JC ta hit Kampala mpaka Tanzania kwa JD. Boom shaka boom, hii ni dumba la Udada ni tukumdara baby.
si remix yetu ni remix of the year. Those of us similar opinions sema the A have it.
Super rapper, super singer, noma sana, utashangaa. Asante sana, shukran, thumbs up. Dada kweli
jibeba
hakuna dumba la nachafanga pampaka Kampala. Super nani ita mimganga, akishavanga tukianza oh man, we be living in the sky.
Wanasema duma, kumbe ni jasho, sema wanasema duma, kumbe ni jasho, sema
It's only right that I set it off on the mic. I'll be taking off, let me bust a rust on these rappers who claiming my style is so set the bar and I break it off with the game and I'm skating off, realest rap in the game and I got 'em feeling the pain. So put your hands in the air, wave one side to side, looking fresh from head to toe, I'm feeling fly. Spot your girl looking at me and she wearing a smile, so it's only right I take another waving goodbye. Man, I killed the song and I'ma bear the remix, spitting bars that out of this world, something from Venus. You might think that it's easy cause I make it look breezy, but I started from nothing and turned it into something. So all my party people in the club, let me hear you clap. No tricks, no games, just a skill to make you clap.
Living in the sky, don't care what they say. Licking my tap, we drink it all day. Fly till we fly till we go crazy. Kumbala, kumbala,
wanasema duma, kumbe ni jasho, sema wanasema duma, kumbe ni jasho, sema
it's your boy.
I've been hurt before, found my heart we ends, you found a replacement. I thought that she was just a friend, but you were just placement. In a position to be taking my place. You said you needed time away, so I gave you a space. You see, now you the type of guy to give your homies a bad rep. Unofficial gains on my love, you's a bad rep. All around town, I hear your stories all around. You be making this painting really look like a clown. Oh wait, cool, my settings really cool, I'm a player. And now I finally got you blowing like a layer. That you were only here for a good time, not a long time. Ever since you saw no sunshine, it was bye-bye. Got yourself a new babe, you didn't even take time. Guess I gotta let you go, cause you already out the door. And man, I wish you the best. I hope the grass is truly greener on the other side.
If you wanna let go, baby, let's come back. Go, baby, if you wanna let go, baby, yeah. Go, baby, let's come back. That good love, it's hard to find a goodbye. I don't deserve to cry. Go, baby, let's come back. I won't be the one to oh, baby, if you wanna let go, baby, yeah. Go, baby, let's come back. That good love, it's hard to find a goodbye. I don't deserve to cry. Go, baby, let's come back. I won't be the one to make you go. Baby, let's come back. Go, baby, if you wanna let go, baby, yeah. Go, baby,
Baby girl, aye suka suka kwenye bed cheza soka soka. Aye baby toka soka soka. Napenda kwanza unavyosonga songa. Ona ona, I be going crazy my baby. All the other time and I'm crazy. I know that you feel me. I know that every time we record it's filming, but I really don't care. Baby girl and I don't shit. Baby yeah I don't care. Now she with it and I don't shit. Every time I do it and I go. Oh no baby bila nimegrow. Kila show nikishow. Kila show nakishow. And you the one that I want to kitaka anything you can say mama. And you the one that I want to kitaka anything you can say mama. Mano go bahaya suka suka. Wako na baby suka suka. Baby toka suka suka. Get a mano go toka suka. Mano go bahaya suka suka. Wako na baby suka suka. Baby toka suka suka. Get a mano go toka suka.
Those stars, we cried, we lied, we ride, you'll ride me, we high, so high. Tuko maji na majani, juu ya ngwai makisirani, hatusemezani, we ni nani, sikujui, we ni nani. You used to be my favorite girl, but honestly now you don't deserve me. Currently I'm stuck in this maze, I wanna live but baby I love you. Nimejaribu seti mbali, lakini mwili wako tamani. Oh honey, I'm addicted to this toxic love, even though I know it's toxic love. So many reasons to give up, but I don't know how to live ya. I'm addicted to this toxic love, even though I know it's toxic love. So many reasons to give up, but I don't know how to live ya. Toxic love, even though I know it's toxic love. So many reasons to give up, but I don't know how to live ya. I'm addicted to this toxic love, even though I know it's toxic love. So many reasons to give up, but I don't know how to live ya.
Wishing in a Ratanako, yeah. You know I'ma ride for you, yeah. You know I'ma die for you, yeah. Wishing in a Ratanako, yeah. Wishing in a Ratanako, yeah. You know I'ma ride for you, yeah. You know I'ma die for you, yeah. Wishing in a Ratanako, yeah.
Kila siku nikiwaza ili penzi letu lanijaza moyo, wewe nijaza moyo. Masiku nikiwaza ili penzi letu lanijaza moyo, wewe nijaza moyo. Mahasidi marafiki wote wajaribu kulivunja ndoa, but no they don't know this loving is forever. No retreat, no surrender. Watachoka kusema mina wewe no pretenders. This loving is forever. No retreat, no surrender. Watachoka kusema mina wewe no pretenders. So wewe, my pretty baby, will never be the same.
oh my god, yo peek at this one.
See, I wanna hold money in my hand like I don't die. Dai yangu ichune kama tatu za ronga. Squeezing in a points, super tunabonga. After show ni kushow vile mini donga. So itisha mzinga, leo mini kona nyuki. Si tuko Mombasa, si tuko na nyuki. On a road trip, basi next twende Nyeri. Sembe nyama choma kachumbari kwenye beli. Watu wameshiba basi watu waga tike tike. Zimepanda shikilia zisishuke shuke. Dem shika chali, chali shika dem. Make her bend down low like she wanna die a shoeless. Bad manners, but I can get the feeling. Everybody have what really happened to the ceiling. Ando makeo milo komonde kuna chade. Meba ando mako madi malike kwa ngale.
Leo tunaenda home. Tunaweza hata bus kweli. Neza toka bila cut kweli. Mimi neza kosa kujinais kweli. Ati leo tunaenda home. Tunaweza hata bus kweli. Neza toka bila cut kweli. Mimi neza kosa kujinais kweli.
Oh my God, Joe P got this one.
Leo tunaenda home.
See, I wanna hold money in my hand like I don't die. Dai yangu ichune kama tatu za ronga. Squeezing in a points, super tunabonga. After show ni kushow vile mini donga. So itisha mzinga, leo mini kona nyuki. Si tuko Mombasa, si tuko na nyuki. On a road trip, basi next twende Nyeri. Sembe nyama choma kachumbari kwenye beli. Watu wameshiba basi watu waga tike tike. Zimepanda shikilia zisishuke shuke. Dem shika chali, chali shika dem. Make her bend down low like she wanna die a shoeless. Bad manners, but I can get the feeling. Everybody have what really happened to the ceiling. Ando makeo milo komonde kuna chade. Meba ando mako madi malike kwa ngale.
Leo tunaenda home. Tunaweza hata bus kweli. Neza toka bila cut kweli. Mimi neza kosa kujinais kweli. Ati leo tunaenda home. Tunaweza hata bus kweli. Neza toka bila cut kweli. Mimi neza kosa kujinais kweli. Tunaweza hata bus kweli. Neza toka bila cut kweli. Mimi neza kosa kujinais kweli.
Sasa kanikosha, fundi haki ya Mungu anajua hadi anachosha. Toto zinapiga bila kuonga, ya kwake ujanja sina kanichuna kama mboga. Nipe kwenye kiti kwenye sofa, kitanda cha malofu. Mama hiyo taiti ulivyo ijazaga, taratibu mama usije ukaichana. Come closer, baby closer. Oh mama take your clothes off. Let's make love in a Rover. Inama kidogo kidogo. Fanya kauna piga deki. Deki give me some cake. God bless your mama, Ayana. Hey. The way you move your waistline, Ayana.
God bless your father, Ayana. Hey. Umogo magharibi, baby, Ayana. Na kama radiator imechemka, poza kwa maji. Na kutegemea fundi mashine unipe service. Mimi mwenzio kwako nimekaa natia kambi. Come here, make a chop your money, baby. Come closer, baby, closer. Ooh, baby, take your clothes off. Let's make love in a Rover.
Inama kidogo kidogo. Fanya kauna piga deki. Deki give me some cake. God bless your mama, Ayana.
God bless my mama.
The way you move your waistline, Ayana.
God bless your father, Ayana. Umogo magharibi, baby, Ayana.
When a good girl gone bad, what you gonna do? Run, go meet a dad. You don't wanna do. Well, this is South is all. But the ranking what best? Yeah, watch this. Love confession. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna take her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me never let you go. Girl, me never let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Girl, me never let you go. Tell me never let you go. We spend
money, spend all me cash. Call you me honey, but you threw me pon trash. And you think say me gon' leave you like that? No way. Why you do me like that, yeah? Girl, I'm waiting on you, even if them hating on you. But me never send them go. In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor, night socialite when I rubbish scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor, night socialite when I rubbish scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor. I wanna take her. She's a heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor. Boy, I wanna take her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me not gonna let you go. Yeah, me not gonna let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me not gonna let you go. Tell me not gonna let you go.
You got it all going on with your body. You got it all, baby. Your papa Uganda, your mama Burundi. My African star, baby, na umeumbwa ukaumbika. Yeah, sura shepu na tabia. So baby, tell me what you're into. With your fine face and your lips too. Ooh, and your hair, girl. Team natural, come and sit too. I wanna graduate from a stalker to your lover. I wanna graduate.
Oh, 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 oh. You got a lot going on with your body. You got it all, baby. So I told you meet me at the lobby, at the hotel, girl. Girl, you know what's going down. Every time I come round, girl, this time I'ma slow it down. Feel like I lost you, girl, but now you found. So don't be surprised when a nigga hold you down. So maybe tell me what you've been to. Hold up, let me tell you what I've been through. For ya, my life won't be simple. For ya, but anything you say I do for you.
You got it all going on with your body. You got it all, baby. Your papa Nigeria, your mama Somali. My African star, baby, now umeumbwa ukaumbika. Sawa, sawa. Sura shepu na tabia. Your body shaker. Got your pretty face and your figure eight, you don't make me face. Natamani kukuona na walai tutaona na. Baby sitaka sana, make a kick you banana. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion.
Lazizi wangu we, zawadi nono kutoka mbinguni. Na kuwaza mabibe, nikikuwaza usiku silali. Nikikuona na wengine nachikwa na wivu. Naomba unipe namba yako nikuvutie waya, nikupeleke Java tunywe kahawa tukivu
rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion. In my ear, steady rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train.
Natafuta msichana ataniexcite. Kama huyo msichana wewe amenitaita. I was looking at you cause you are looking at me. Ooh, can't you see that this is chemistry? Macho yako yanameta kama star. Na umbo lako lanifanya ulala. And if you like me and what you see, I can organize some privacy. Cause you are deadly, shapely, sexy. Especially when you move around to the sound, you come around eventually. Deadly, shapely, sexy. Especially when you move around to the sound, you come around eventually. Deadly, shapely, sexy. Especially when you move around to the sound, you come around eventually. Deadly, shapely, sexy. Especially when you move around to the sound, you come around. This is for the lovers in the house. Tafuta penzi lako, ushike kwa mikono, mwangalia ndani ya macho, mpeleke kando, na umwambie, commit a crime and I'll be your defender. This is for the lovers in the house. Tafuta penzi lako, ushike kwa mikono, mwangalia ndani ya macho, mpeleke kando, na umwambie, commit a crime and I'll be your defender. Overpower me so that I surrender. I wish I could be your saliva, so that I could taste your lips whenever. I envy your hipster, vile inakushika kwa mapa. Kwa kweli manzi umebarikiwa, ndio maana tunaimba hallelujah. I wish I could be your shoe, I would have such a beautiful view. And if I was the slit on your dress, my goal in life would be to aim for the highest. If only I could be your body lotion, I would walk with undivided devotion. Kila siku nakufikiria, ndio maana nasinzia nikikuwaza, miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, miaka rudi miaka nenda.
Amenipa chuchu, oh, 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 ni machuchu. wanakipapa naanza kuropoka, siwezi kusikika, ninawika. Oh mama mia, nipeni malkia, mapepo za pipia. I need an antidote, amuota kila siku. I need an antidote, ameroga nayo voodoo. Amenipa tutu,
pump your track, dude. Kapuka nasikia tu ikikanuka, vitamu inanifahamu ya kutiririka. Leo mambo kufurahi, hakuna kujamu. Life stress sikatai, lakini blessing kuwa hai, ndo maana kila Friday hiyo ni bidii na furahi. Saa hii siku misha ingia club, pesa zitoshe mfuko, ziko kwa kikapu, nimeshawika. Haya, hii ni ile club ya ajabu, na hanyo acha kuonyeshe venye haufanyo. Reverse psychology, mwambie kitu hawezi fanywa. Si unani like na mimi na kulike, so tuna like ya nasi una psych na mimi na psych, so tunaweza anza kutai. Na ashara ruka, ashaanza kucheka, Kiswahili na msha hata kamba yeziruka. Kabla hajaamka hajaanza kwenda, nishamwagizia Sman of Ice na sambuka. Hey, kumbe ni under 18, sami ningejuaje? Hey, kumbe ni under 18, venya napewa maje. Hey, kumbe ni under 18, sijui itakuwaje. Kumbe ni under 18, nitambiaje jaji? Tuleta chupa tatu for me, myself and I. Juu kawaida mwaga peke yangu, sinaga wife, lakini today niko nasty. Nina shaure, nina manzi, walionikataga leo wanasikia ouch. Juu wana mahaga zina fit kwa couch. Vizuri sana, yani ni mzuri sana. Sani shamuliza, ushamaliza skuli bana? Nikatadia University of Nairobi, kumpandilia itakuwa Nairobi. Akanisikiza twende walk in the park, nikamshika tuna talk in the dark. Mabody language aka bubu talk, hapo Jivaji Gardens shatukia makoko. Wapi idemus jana pia wenya mau, migutoa yangu yana wika mezahau. Hey, kumbe ni under 18, sami ningejuaje? Hey, kumbe ni under 18, venya napewa maje. Hey, kumbe ni under 18, street out waje. Tingani unakuwa flow, mjamu gabi tukemo.
Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha, nikicheza kwa maringo.
Tingani unakuwa flow, mjamu gabi tukemo.
Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Unavyo walk, never talk, never smile, stop. Njoo nikwambie na kupenda kama tende, shuri please usiende, ukienda utakuwa unanitenda. Unavyo walk, never talk, never smile, stop. Njoo nikwambie na kupenda kama tende, shuri please usiende, ukienda utakuwa unanitenda. Nasema come kwenye flow tujivinjari, najua nakupenda na ogopa, ukiniacha tatuchuna takumanga takusari. Boys ni wado matakuuse, nabizo kurefuse, lakini kikupata sitakutupa, hautajuta nitakutumu. Come kwenye flow tuziende, watu wakutingisha, njoo tuwaonyeshe kweli sisi ni wanoma. Come kwenye flow tikisha mawetete. Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone.
Tindisha maua
Paulina, nikicheza kwa maringo sikuone. Say pam chikicha,
Kijua vile manze ni ufile, nipatane na dima mechibeba, alafu we mjanja tena, lazima itanibamba vileja. Kijua vile manze ni ufile, nipatane na dima mechibeba, alafu we mjanja tena, najua itanibamba vileja. Nimeamua ni wewe kabisa, hata kama ex wako najitisha, na kwa maana wewe kimaisha nitakuwa bila kabila.
All the girl on the dance floor,
around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, baby, get hookah. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, baby, get hookah. Turn around, when you drop it down low, I pick it up from the ground. And turn around, cause when I walk around you, it feels like a roundabout. You scream all vowels, oh, eh, oh, ah. But all me want to see is you get uka. Kisonga hivyo, mina peperushwa. Want to talk English, baby, let's do swa. Baby, umekari kama pantre, pantre. Kadunga paka mande, mande. Na vile imeshika hiyo skati staki. Jua tunde kutabaki. You got a okay face, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Only one day low. 7 AM good juu, sema mapema ndo best. Na upige nduru ha, mapema ndo best. Gonna feel better than the rest. Munganazi, joy kuje na matesa, mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. Mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress. Yeah. Only one day low. 7 AM good juu, sema mapema ndo best. Na upige nduru ha, mapema ndo best. Gonna feel better than the rest. Munganazi, joy kuje na matesa, mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. Mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. Best konyo, mapema. Na sitoki kwa mapema. Haidea supu. Na kumaili na ushalenga. Baswa inukisikia imedrop YT. Badman na waleti meja hygiene. Kubwa kukanyaga kila yard wise keys. Kanali lookbook mindo yard style. Uchawi gani pussy analeta side. New step nikiwa one man stembo kisaidia. Uneza kufa ukidai kuni breeze. Na sisi mbulu usikia na sisi A to D. 7 AM good juu, sema mapema ndo best. Na upige nduru ha, mapema ndo best. Gonna feel better than the rest. Munganazi, joy kuje na matesa, mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. Mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best.
Nowadays na watrice na kigadget. Lifestyle ya mjaka mi msape. Na venya pandisia Johnny asset. Alijichocha na mrenga sai ako kales. Anapenda tu kurenga ndio zake. Tiagas, pese mbili tu ndio zake. Konjani imekuwa tu kidale. Nataka nikulambe kabarua. Anataka chali anaflatame. Lakini girl hana ass. That's so funny. So funny.
7 AM good juu, sema mapema ndo best. Na upige nduru ha, mapema ndo best. Gonna feel better than the rest. Munganazi, joy kuje na matesa, mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. Mapema ndo best. Punguza ma stress, mapema ndo best. Skizia ki, mapema ndo best. Mambo ni mingi, masani chache na mapema ndo best. 20 AM,
mapema ndio best, niko on. Niko ndaka kama thong. Bad na sing na mina sing along. Sing along. Niko na riri in my Ferrari. Leo si reply text za rada ni gani. Side hii nito kusimekani. Nasikia kujikuna epidemic. Invest mapema ndio best. No avoid madenge madingo. Yung cheki ndete atakiwa dressed. Tulikuwa ndete maze aka confess. Usikwe evil. Staki kona mbanga nino mbido. Alipigwa dimanga akatoka mbio. Mapema ndio best. Hello.
Naamka kumekucha, napita mama ngina nasikia. Chukua, baada ya muda naona demu wakishua. Expensive and looking utadhani ametua. Wacha nikwambie, dem alikuwa amevaa a black stretcher, a blue silky top, and a pair of black Skechers. An African queen, a rare kind of species none of you has ever seen. Ako masava, jina ni Mustafa. No need for you to worry, we can keep it under cover. For real, never mind about your current lover. Karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover. Karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover. Karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover. Cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha. Mimi nimebaki nimejazika. Wasee kila siku wanauliza. Na wazani nilifanya mpaka kajipa. cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha. Mimi nimebaki nimejazika. Wasee kila siku wanauliza na wazani nilifanya.
Wakanyagie na slippers, high heels, matimba, Nike, Adidas, kila aina sneaker kanyagia. Karibasia biz na raia, keep distance, story weka insta. Tabidi wametulia tu, wakiniliatu. Niko ndani ya booth kambu, ndani ya kiatu. Na nimepiga luku tu, sijachungulia tu. Na nimevaa matimba juu, na kanyagia tu. Mastori za upuzi na kanyagia. Kanyagia, kanyagia, watu kifanya wajuzi na wa kanyagia. Kanyagia, kanyagia, komejazwa na kichuki na kanyagia. Kanyagia, kanyagia, kumwagia jina yangu chumvi brother. Kanyagia, kanyagia, kanyagia. Ati rumors are spreading, brother maintain usiamini kila kitu unasomanga kwa mnete. Nikugenje punguza kelele, kasi necessary unajua story ya mkebe ikiwa empty nani. Ya tutembezwe kama story involved biz, punguza kasheshe na wachane na showbiz. Showbiz genje niongeze manoti ndani ya pole. Wakanyagie na slippers, high heels, matimba, Nike, Adidas, kila aina sneaker kanyagia. Karibasia biz na raia, keep distance, story weka info. Kanyagie na slippers, high heels, matimba, Nike, Adidas, kila aina sneaker kanyagia. Karibasia biz na raia, keep distance, story weka insta.
Unabonga sana, uchoki kuongea, umejulikana, ukosi kwa umbea. Masikio yako kwa stori za jirani tu, macho yako na udaku kamiwani juu. Antena imepanda juu sana, nipigie katu nongea mkwanza tu. Rada mina shugulikia yangu tu, Stevie Wonder kwa vitanda slali yangi juu. Soma stori za ufala uneza kanyagia. Kanyagia, 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 bado shingo za marapa mina kanyagia. Kanyagia, 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 lasiani liona manyoka nika kanyagia. Kanyagia, 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 dui yako atakusoma buda. Kanyagia, 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 yeah, cheki rumors are spreading, kasi udaku kwani hatuwezi tunga sentensi. Mdomo zao zinafunguka tu kamfereji, ikifika saa ya inside scoop mchelewi upelelezi. Na tukiongea ukweli mastori hazitauza bila chumvi kwa mneti. So we kama upendi funga macho usicheki, rasi mambo bana haieleweki. Kanyagia rumors are spreading, kasi udaku kwani hatuwezi tunga sentensi. Mdomo zao zinafunguka tu kamfereji, ikifika saa ya inside scoop mchelewi upelelezi. Na tukiongea ukweli mastori hazitauza bila chumvi kwa mneti. So we kama upendi funga macho usicheki, rasi mambo bana haieleweki. Kanyagia rumors are spreading, kasi udaku kwani hatuwezi tunga sentensi. Mdomo zao zinafunguka tu kamfereji, ikifika saa ya inside scoop mchelewi upelelezi. Na tukiongea ukweli mastori hazitauza bila chumvi kwa mneti. So we kama upendi funga macho usicheki, rasi mambo bana haieleweki. Kanyagia
phenomenal woman. I'll see you. Jack on the beat.
Yo. What's up, guys? This is Radio 254. This is 254 Express. My name is Joker 254. And that was incredible. We're live with Mawera, who just did a set. And Mawera was here on time today. I was actually expecting him to show up at the time he always does, like when Majimbo's finishing the news. Because these days we have news. It's good, but it's also complicated because it's like, one, who watches the news? What do you mean news? Like, nobody cares to watch the news. And then two is the fact that it conveniences us because we have to wait for Majimbo to finish the news. So I found Mawera waiting for Majimbo to finish the news, which was interesting because I have to wait for Majimbo to finish the news. So Mawera also had to wait for Majimbo to finish the news. But Mawera, you have a microphone. How are you?
Bro, why you chomming my name away? I figure here on time. What do you mean when Majimbo is finishing the news?
Like but that's the time you're supposed to be here, when Majimbo is finishing the news.
Yes, and I'm always here.
Yeah, on time, when Majimbo is finishing the news.
Where's the problem?
I was like, you had to wait for Majimbo is a problem. Like, do you think that anybody even cares to listen to news?
Yeah. I just think...
Who?
Hmm?
Who?
I mean, guys listen to news. I mean, it's readily available nowadays, but I just think news can be told in an interesting way, like on a show. It doesn't have to be a formal segment.
But like Majimbo is all about school, and he's like, you can't make it funny. The news needs to be serious, and I'm like, it's just news. And that's why I like to make fun of him, because it's like, okay, it's news, but how do you get our generation to consume news? Like, we watch TikTok news. Like, most people, when they tell you they learned something or they new things, like, oh, where did you get it? TikTok. And I don't know, I can't take you seriously, but
So
I can't also blame you.
What are you saying?
Huh?
You're saying you don't want Majimbo?
No, I'm saying Majimbo can make the news fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like fun in what way? Maybe you do the news, then he can take the sample from you. We do a sample.
But like, have you heard his voice and his Swahili? Like, there's no comparing.
Shakahola we hear.
There's no.
Make Shakahola funny.
But someone said something this morning, and I was listening to a show this morning, and someone was saying how, in another country, if 200 people had died, like the country would have come to a standstill. Like right now, guys are beefing about Uhuru, like yelling at them and like nothing. But like, imagine 200 people died. And the country people are just moving on, like they couldn't give a rat's ass.
Yeah, actually, that's a bit of a sad situation. And more bodies come out in, and the government is focusing on the wrong issues.
I mean, contaminated sugar is bad. But like, imagine people they were forced into they were not even forced, they walked into that death trap, not knowing it was a death trap. Or I don't know, I feel like sometimes we're desperate for something. Sometimes it ends up being religion or something. And then it ends you in places like this. And I feel like I'd love for more Kenyans to be more aware or just know, I don't know, we need to talk about this so that it doesn't ever happen again, because we're laughing about it, but then imagine if 2030 is here and we're still dealing with Shakaholas, like people are still,
such a thing wouldn't happen in our country, maybe even other countries. I don't even think Kenya should have advertised it so much. I just think we should have dealt with that guy.
But also it's Kenya. How did this guy have so much cash? Like, you definitely pissed someone off.
People are eating, for sure.
Yeah, because it was quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't even understand why. Okay, maybe there's dynamics to it, but I don't understand even why Raila is blocking the investigation into that thing. I don't know.
Why is he involved? Like, what is his interest? Like, why does it matter?
Maybe he thinks those guys who died could have voted for him.
No, but genuinely, it doesn't make any sense, because can we focus on like 200 plus bodies, and then some of them have no organs? So it's like it's not like they're just starving to death. So like, that's a big issue. And then we're just here like talking about contaminated sugar or
that guy's gonna go free. That's the saddest part, actually. Nothing's gonna happen to him.
You think so?
To Mackenzie? What's going to happen to him?
But he has a good lawyer. Have you seen Cliff from Better there every day? He has a good lawyer. Cliff from Better is there with him every day.
Like, people are not even angry at this guy has done.
No, even his mom is riding with him. Everybody's with him.
Yeah, that's Kenya for you. Unless it affects you
directly. But then, if he runs for governor of Kilifi, it's a wrap for him.
Politicians' kids, it would have been business as usual. That guy would not.
But did you see there was a lady who was even a hostess in like a different country who like came and was into that?
Yeah, maybe what you should do is try and get Mackenzie on Radio 254. Do you interview Nini?
I mean, we're trying to get Sonkos. I feel like we're stooping for Sonko.
Like, actually, have you thought about it? That would be a good. Like, you go, okay, of course, maybe now he can't do any interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, go to prison and get stories, which never made sense. The Kenyan stories, no?
But don't you think like? Do you think there's any logic to what Mackenzie is doing? Like, do you think
he think he'd tell you?
I think.
How much do you think Mackenzie can spill? Maybe even that's why it's not so serious for guys. The governors put it down. Maybe so many people are involved. So many people are lying because you're getting all the cash. Where does he even get the land?
Did you see that? Do you see those buildings? I feel like Mackenzie will tell you that people are trying to get at him.
Yeah, but even if you go interview Mackenzie, I'd be worried for your life.
Why?
They'll just say you are found also in Shakahola, starved to death.
But then people are not starved. Like, how do you just starve? Because even his mom was saying, how comes she was not being told not to eat?
Yeah, apparently even his kids, he has taken them to school and he's telling those guys don't go to school. Oh, Mindamaju. What's that?
It's a business. I feel like sometimes we just have to be honest. Sometimes religion is a business.
Christianity needs to be checked seriously. Seriously. Even Wazungus, that's why you see they don't take Christianity so seriously. It only becomes serious when there's coronation or a wedding of the royal family. And it's for sure, because they've built those buildings and stuff.
Yeah, the Vatican, all those nice things.
Somewhere they're being buried. Even nowadays, weddings, they don't even do in church.
A lot of people
do. Where did weddings start from?
But I feel like it's because of how the church just doesn't resonate with people these days. It's like it doesn't resonate with like the modern day person.
Yeah, if you're not educated well on Christianity, it can rub off in that way. Even me, by the way, when you speak to those guys who now study the Bible properly and they tell you Christianity is about your faith, not about a church or whatever, then it makes sense. But they don't preach that. People want to preach, the pastor is coming to my house to pray for you guys. It's a business, literally.
No, but yeah,
you can't just have faith on yourself, by yourself. The pastor has to guide you. You have to go to a certain church. Certain churches are the ones that make sense the most, where the blessings come from.
Honestly, I think if you can't pray for yourself, then that's a problem. Like,
not even praying for yourself. It's just religion should be a personal thing. You get, like, yes, the church can guide you, but the church shouldn't be the end. You get. And Jesus never used to pray. Imagine Jesus now at Shakahola. He was telling guys to kill themselves. Why doesn't that guy do it himself?
But like to them, Mackenzie is like the modern day Jesus. Have you even seen this guy who's Yesu Tongaren? I was reading the news. His lawyer is Wajakoya, but he said he's not afraid. He's also been locked up because there's weird things happening in the church.
Yeah, Pastor Ezekiel, those guys are loaded by now. Someone was showing me Pastor Ezekiel's house, like White House.
Yeah.
You're like, bruh, see, you may become a pastor.
But probably Raila went there to get cash. Like
to Pastor Ezekiel?
Yeah. To go like say, I'll support you. Let's make this about you.
Christianity is just sad, man. I don't even know why you don't hear like such in-depth stories in other religions. Like I've never heard that a Hindu has gone to starve.
Bro, those guys come together, they feed each other. Like the community will never go down. But as guys, it's ours is we go to church, we sengenya each other, we talk shit, we see who has a nice car, and then we go home, and then we do all the sins, and then we come back next week and just wash our sins. That's why it's like it's a washing of. It's like Kwoga. I'm an evil person, but I go to church.
I think the first red flag. If a pastor is very wealthy, that should be your first red flag.
But pastors will tell you, don't want me to be the Lord said. Me kwanza when it becomes about tithe, like that's when we lose each other because I'm like, bruh, you want my 10%? Like I love God and stuff, but like 10%.
No, tithe makes sense.
How?
It does make sense.
How?
It's literally in the Bible. Give 10%. Everyone in the Bible gave the first sheep was normally slaughtered, whatever like that. But it was going to God. Now the tithe is going to the pastor.
I'm a freelancer. I don't know when I'm going to get paid again. So you can't be taking my 10% because we just commune together. Like I'll give you what I have.
No, it just needs direction. By the way, there's nothing wrong with it, but it needs direction, especially in countries where, especially developed.
But like there's churches who like there's a whole every Sunday there's a Sunday of the month that's focused on reminding you that you need to give us money.
So they can get people can get paid
because it's a business.
Yeah,
they have at the end of the month they have rent, they have stuff. Yeah, they don't pay tax. It's really amazing.
So by they even probably they wash money for some guys.
You said it.
Me? I said probably.
Yeah. So we're going to be interviewing Sonko soon. Do you have any advice for us?
Has he agreed?
We have a recording.
You have already interviewed him?
We recorded him. You know how he records people? We recorded our calls with him.
He picked your calls?
Yeah. Majimbo.
What was he saying?
Majimbo, kuja. So he's agreed to the interview. So we're going to Upper Hill.
His office is in Upper Hill?
We're going to the Sonko Mansion.
Not Machakos?
No, that's his crib.
What's in Sonko? Where's the Sonko Mansion?
See, now we are going to be taken.
Oh, it's undisclosed.
Yeah.
We're going to be blindfolded.
For our safety and his safety, we can't tell people where the interview. Like if we say it's going to be here at 7:00, we can't even leave the gate. It'll be madness. So like, for our safety and his safety, we just decided.
So when's the interview?
YouTube.
When's the interview?
You'll see it on YouTube.
No, so you preempt.
No.
Trailer. Give us a trailer. When is it going to be?
Nah.
Is it this month?
It's before rent is due.
So it's this month. He's going to pay your rent. He's going to come with those suitcases. What are you going to ask him?
A lot of questions.
Such as?
Can you imagine, like, being Mike Sonko? Like, can you imagine, like, what do you think it would be like?
Being Mike Sonko?
Yeah, like, you're not in government, but you're powerful. And then you have buku money. And you have power as well. Like, you're power, but you're not elected. You're just Mike Sonko. Like, you need nothing. You lack nothing.
What people don't understand is...
And he's also smart because that guy, there's no way in hell he has all those receipts. Like, can you imagine a guy like that to where he is? Like, you think his brain must work in a different way.
What people don't understand is Sonko is not a Tiakawa guy. He might look stupid on social media.
That's what I'm saying.
But probably everything he does is... I mean, there are some erratic want to go there. Kode can't even speak proper English. He's gonna go start shouting over there.
But that's entertaining.
Yeah, it's not for me. Not on an international stage.
And Sonko, you think would be better?
On an international stage, he'd put us on the map.
Bro, the only guy who's really impressed me recently is Patni. Honestly, when I saw him in that gold scam, I didn't think I was ahead of his time. No. Because imagine Patni was like the only guy allowed to export gold.
I'm gonna watch it. I haven't watched it, so I can't debate.
It's so great. Like it was, and even how he was. This guy can. I don't know. There's
the
smart
only
people.
I think Sonko would have is about my passport, my travel restrictions.
But now he's boys with the president.
I think he's banned for from traveling to. I just saw unapatia mtu visa kwenda US. He starts recording.
But I don't know. It'd be interesting. I feel like people want Sonko TV, like him, like as. Like a Kibe. I feel like Sonko could rival Kibe at night. That 10 to 12 slot. Like,
do people actually stream in or they watch the recordings?
For Kibe? Live.
Live. There are a lot of guys.
Thousands of people.
Watching. And his content is continuous, engaging. You ndio menunua Mercedes?
Mercedes ni pesa kidogo America. $3,500 for a DS500. 3.5 mic? $3,500.
$35,000 or $3,500?
$3,500 for an old 2003 S-Class.
No, that car is not 2003.
It's not a 2013
in
Benz.
Kenya, if I bring that motor over here,
yeah, but America
is Radio 254.
No, not for Benz. Okay, good. So, huyu anataka kusikia recordings za Sonko. Ziko wapi? Abu letter. So
they were speaking with
yeah, so bring letter.
Why? Because his owner who can speak Swahili?
No, because his owner wants to interview Sonko.
So you're not going to interview Sonko? I mean, you're going to be there as a second interviewee?
We're going to collab. He's going to talk in Swahili and I'm going to talk in English.
I mean, yeah, that one will get you some traction. I hope he also sponsors Radio 254, you know. He's very Kenyan. I'm a joke over 18.
Well, I don't work for money, but if he gives us money, we'd really appreciate. So, I don't know why he thought about it, but it was very Sonko-ish.
I want to understand how he's made his money.
Okay, can you sit and talk in the mic? So, Majimbo, why did you record Sonko? Like,
okay, recording Sonko, as I said earlier, the first reason is for evidence that we talked. So tuende hivi tukutana nasema tuliongea wapi? Haya.
Maybe evidence we see here.
Okay, so allegedly
sauti ya nani? Weekend inaweza kuwa hii weekend, sio? Okay. Yeah, tunaweza kuwa nayo Saturday. Yeah, hii ni namba ya Radio 254. Eka volume. Na msimbali ni hapa Tumudhaiga. Sawa mkuu, asante.
So that was the first recording. Abu, come put the volume so we can play the next one. So
no, you can't play it on the monitor. It's gonna feed.
For real?
Okay, so I can hear.
So then the second time they spoke today, and Majimbo, when is the interview? When is the interview?
How did you get his number?
That's the details. Majimbo, where did you get his number?
Connections.
No, for real though, how did you get the number?
But you gave me the number.
Oh wow.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is now the second recording.
Sorry? Hii weekend ambayo inakuja. Kwa sababu nilikuwa nimekutumia ujumbe kwa line yangu, ulisema nikutumie namba yangu. Sasa kwa sababu unaweza pata nafasi 3 Jumanne ama Ijumaa. Okay. Sasa nitarajie sawa na kutumia tu.
So I don't know. Majimbo.
Yes sir.
Kwa nini tunataka kuhoji Sonko sisi? What's the word for interview? I forgot. Tanga nini?
Hoji is correct.
Interview.
Interview ni tangwa nini na Kiswahili?
Kwa Kiswahili inaitwa mahojiano.
Mahojiano. Kwa nini tunataka kuhoji Sonko?
Unajua Sonko ni mtu ambaye ana umaarufu katika maisha yake. Tuseme is a person of influence na yeye hata kwa tajriba ama experience anatushinda.
Usiseme ukweli, atatupatia hela. Tunataka hela.
Hata hela si ya kwanza. Unajua ni heri mtu akupatie ndoano ya kuvua samaki kuliko akupe samaki ukule na ishe. Sasa sisi tunataka atupe ndoano. Sisi wenyewe tujue jinsi ya kuvua samaki, sio eti atupe samaki.
Do you know why this interview is important to me? When I wanted to interview Sonko, when I had the chance, my mom said, if you interview Sonko, you leave my house.
Wow.
So at the time I lived in her house and she lived in America and I was living in her house. So it was, I either find somewhere to live or I interview Sonko. But now I don't live in my mother's house anymore. So guess what?
So when you interview him, you'll go back to your mother's house.
No. But my Jimbo, is it hard to get an interview with this kind of people? Like these guys think it's easy. Do you think it's hard?
It's a bit hectic.
Why?
Getting them. Okay, you can talk to them, yes. You can talk to them through the phone, but getting them now physically on the ground.
Ndio shida.
Lakini kwangu mimi huwa naamini hakuna kitu ambacho hakiwezekani. Sonko will be here. Trust me.
So do you want us to go to him or should he come here?
Tumesema ya kwamba ili wiki likiisha kabla hajaja tunaenda kwake.
Yes.
Moja kwa moja na tuchelewi. Na mimi bora niweke kwa haya na gari lako hilo tunaenda na wewe moja kwa moja.
So this is basically what he's saying in English. I'll translate. If Sonko doesn't pull up, we're pulling up.
I'm shocked you've even understood what he said. You've been practicing and now you're going to speak to Sonko.
Anyway, Mawira, thank you so much for doing this this with us every Tuesday. Anything you want to shout out, anything you want to say, anything you feel like is important right now?
I'm good, man. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Guys,
listen to my mixes on YouTube, Mawira254.
Yay. We're gonna take a music break. Juice Man is in the building. So stay tuned. Juice Man's in the building. We're gonna play some music and we'll be right back. Radio 254, let's get it.
Kubishana na watu kwa comments, offense, nimeweka defense. To be honest, I just wanna be with you and I know vex. I just wanna be with you and I know best. I just wanna be with you, yeah. You elevate, and when we did together we marinate. And everything you say I resonate. And when I day inside you, you lulate. I li on fire, too easy. I'm feeling you, I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you and I'm rapping you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. Oh baby, you got the body, make me lose my mind. Oh, you like nobody I know. Oh baby, you got the body, every tantalizer. Baby, you energize. Oh, anything you want, baby girl, you know I can't deny you. Anywhere you go, I'll go. When I'm feeling low, you're the only one who give me high. How you do me, I don't know. You elevate, and when we did together we marinate. And everything you say I resonate. And when I day inside you, you lulate. I li on fire, too easy. I'm feeling you, I'm loving you. Too easy. I'm touching you, and I'm rapping you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy.
Tangoma ndio Nasikia sauti nani ya mama, sauti nani ya dada, sauti na imetamba. The way you break your back make a man go. The way you break your back make a man go.
Maisha nayoishi haya ni kubali, ni maisha inaisha, ujana ni moshi inapita, hainitoshi, nataka fine wine, baby wine wine, tukule happy, twende West Airbnb, just you and me, no enemy, you know what it means for the 4G.
Sai tumegrone za cheza na bano, Ziki nafanya wase wanatapo, Shabacha mameli leta mapano, hata bila plans hatukosi za kando, katina blada kwako ni flexible, ulipata courage ukasema ni kushow, vile tunaweza linka then tubonge mo, times imesonga ni kuchocha stingo, kuna vitu mingi I wish tungeno, lakini mabazenga pia koroga of course, unataka line nilisimama kwa dot, usigawe shamba suni brand mwenye plot.
Sauti nani ya mama, sauti nani ya dada, sauti na imetamba. The way you break your back make a man go.
Baby, baby, why you so fine? Baby, 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 why you so fine? I can be your father. Zangu zimeshika. I'm tryna have a good time. Add it up, hiyo volume kwenye speaker. Piga sherehe mpaka moro, ukitaka tutafika hadi Morocco. Baby girl ntakumix kakokoto, baby girl ntakumix kama Royco. Tutacheza kama mbili, tuko sawa na sio siri. With you baby, I don't need no other. With you baby, don't need no other.
Sauti nani ya mama, sauti nani ya dada, sauti na imetamba. The way you break your back come and go. The way you break your back
Rampage.
nani ya mama, sauti nani ya dada, sauti na imetamba. Baby, baby, baby.
You went crazy on this one.
Nipate kwa keja, ey, simu mteja, ey, nina wateja, ey, mimi ni meja, ey.
Miu china machali matrapa waweka kayola kwa meza. Miu pen mademo na haga na wanapenda tukutesa.
Nipate kwa keja, ey, simu mteja, ey, nina wateja, ey, mimi ni meja, ey.
Miu china machali matrapa waweka kayola kwa meza. Miu penda mademo na haga na wanapenda tukutesa. Wase wanateta venye chali anacheza na pesa. Sikupenda kwangu misi Gemini lakini mi major. Miu chill na madem kwenye keja na mbocha na teta kishasha. You never had bitches and all of your bitches were calling me papa. Miu feed on my niggas hakuna mwenye ulalanga njaa. You have no niggas hata jirani anajua una njaa. Hamna haja ya force, mimi na street no hakuna divorce. Kujikaza hadi dinga ni Porsche, kujikaza hadi dinga ni Porsche.
Nipate kwa keja, ey, simu mteja, ey, nina wateja, ey, mimi ni meja, ey.
Miu chill na machali matrapa waweka kayola kwa meza. Miu penda mademo na haga na wanapenda tukutesa.
Na mina mwana buti hizi vibes utapewa tena.
cruise control on the way to the plug. Why is this nigga mteja? Nigga knows marinate tumekosa kupewa tena. Haina wasi shash tutavuta mpaka tutahema hema. Kesha tuna switch hizi rhymes mpaka pema. Tuko too hard mademo nauliza wapi huyu rema. Ona light and road mademo kigawa no tutapewa kwenye hizi beats that O2 vibe like ini hewa.
Biko jeneza tuma mpesa hop in a Lexus wewe kalesa.
Alright. So you listen to Radio 254. This is 254 Express. I've got 3 songs I gotta play for you. But before we get into those 3 songs, which are Kili Pesa, Gal Wine, and Angela, we're gonna talk to Juiceman and find out what he's been up to, who he is for some of you, and just find out what's happening at CCN, what's happening with Juiceman. So welcome to Radio 254. This is 254 Express. Juiceman, what's up, bro?
What's good? How you guys?
We're good.
What's up?
Thank you for coming through. Yeah. Is it late or is it early for you?
It's in between, to be honest.
Okay.
In between, because as an artist, you know, your days sometimes start late, so you go through the night. But I'd say it's in between because I don't have much I'm doing after this.
Okay. Yeah. I guess what's a day in the life of Juiceman like? Like, what time do you wake up in the morning?
Damn. Okay. On a good day, I wake up at like 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's when, you know, I feel like I'm gonna have a productive day because there's more time ahead of me.
Yeah.
But on an artist day, I'm just winging it, to be honest. Because waking up determines what time I sleep. Sometimes I can be sleeping at 7 a.m. And I have to wake up at 2. So I'll probably stretch maybe 3. I'm late, but yeah, the day starts at probably 2 p.m.
Okay. And then like, what do you do? Like, okay, so like we know the music side of you, but like, what do you do when you're not making music?
Damn, okay, I can't. I could be able to answer that, but right now, when I'm not doing my other businesses, I'm actually making music. Music has become like it's my main thing. Like when I'm chilling, if I'm not chilling, I'm doing music. If I'm not probably hustling, I'm doing music.
Dope.
So like, music has become the main thing in my life right now.
And that's interesting because every time I'm watching like your IG stories, you're always in the studio. You're always in the studio. Like different studio, different producer, always in the studio. Yeah. And it's like, okay, like for you, it's like that's like your like literally, if you're not making music, you're just not doing anything.
I feel like that, man. This day, it's like I feel weird. It's like, you know, like when you work out, you become like a gym.
Yeah, like Mikey over here.
Like Mikey, you know. Now that's my gym. You see, music is like my gym because when I feel like I'm not going to the studio, I feel like I've wasted myself.
Okay.
Like it feels weird after 3 days. So I feel like it's become a part of me, a big part of me, to be honest. The music thing.
How did it start? Because like we're seeing you taking it seriously now. We're even seeing it start to like pay off. But like it's been a journey for you. So like, how did it start off for you?
To be honest, man, this music thing started out as a joke. I won't even lie. I've always been into the music, but now my friend, I'm actually my housemate, you know, I live with him, Young Yaks, Munyaka.
Okay.
So he was an artist way before me. So one time, like I left, it was during COVID times. So I left, I went to my friend's house. I came back, I'm seeing these guys the next day still doing the same song. So I was like, what's up with you guys? I thought this music thing is easy. How are you guys still doing the same song? You're on the first verse still, and you've just done the hook. So I was like, let me do this. Let me show you guys how I do it. It started out as a joke. And that song is unreleased, but I'll send it to you guys here.
Like it was just like you were just like, you guys are taking too long with this song. What do you mean?
And you know, I was feeling my zone, feeling myself, and that song actually came out it's a dope song, trust. But we haven't released it yet because it's under Munyak's project.
Okay.
So maybe it'll be something, you know, in the history files, you know.
So like when we first time you like come out, like you're saying, like for you, we saw you come out with the Kili with there was a tape actually, it was a CCN tape, I believe.
Actually, it was Keja. That's when I came out first. Keja.
Yeah. So I guess like that was now you now. Well, at that point, were you even taking it seriously or not yet?
I was still half foot in, half foot out.
Okay.
But I was loving it. I was loving the response, and then that's when we just opened the studio. So I wasn't really thinking I'm going to be the artist, like, you know, one of the artists in this studio. I just thought maybe this is a good business opportunity because my friends don't have like studios, a place, you know, to come record, enjoy your vibes, don't worry about anything as long as we're making jams together. So yeah, that was still half foot, half out, man.
But then Rapuka was a project with all of you guys, and it featured like everybody inside there. And I feel like there we actually got to see you like on different songs and different vibes before anything else.
That's the most slept on album, I'd say.
Exactly, because like because it's a perfect like mix of today's music, but with the old school. Because everybody's cheat code is like, yo, you know, old school Kenyan Kenyan music is the best. Old school. But no one like is like the new school is just as good as the old school. But it's like we're so harsh on it. I feel like back in the day we had Caliph and Ogopa and we loved it. Like we're not like yo give us more. But like right now we have like the internet, TikTok sensations. You guys are like there's too much.
I feel like the new age guys, like they're big, they're hard. I can't lie, but I feel like they're not really enjoying it as we would be doing it back in the day. Like they're not having fun. They're trying to monetize everything instead of thinking about vibes.
But they're getting cash.
They are, but that's what's making them not like
try.
Just let's have fun first before making the cash.
True.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but like you'll find like you'll ignore a lot of opportunities, a lot of ideas that could actually make a song work, and you think of it as that's why would you want to do something that's already been done? But have you done it in your own way?
True.
So like I feel like that's what, because of the money stuff, and then online, that pressure. That's what's making people not live a little.
That's true. Before we get into like even the new single and everything, there's a video you did for Kili Pesa, and the video was so incredible. And you said slept on albums. I say slept on videos because I remember like that video was the quality was crazy. Like talk about that video and like why you guys chose to put so much money into that video and like invest in it like that, because there's very few videos that look like that.
That video was a statement, to be honest, man. We're just trying to show guys that, us, we're trying to be on the international standards. We're trying to really bring Kenya to the world. So, like, we'd been watching a lot of videos and trying to see how people in the, basically America, Western side, how they can be able to look at a video and not really understand what it's saying, be captured on it. So we saw the visuals as the way to go, because like let's say South America, these guys, don't understand what they're saying, but the video is so interesting.
Exactly.
It's so interesting, and it's gonna keep you from the beginning to the end. So that's what we tried to do with Kili Pesa. So it's basically a statement that even us in Kenya, we can do this. It's just other guys are slacking.
So now funny, but like when you listen to the song, there's a whole perception about Kilimani.
Yes.
But you see the funny thing is like there's the Kilimani babies, them they're just fucking shit up and they don't care. But then there's the whole like Kilimani gangsters, there's Kilimani this, Kilimani that. But like, tell us about this Kilimani Pesa. We don't know nothing about that over here. What's going on in Kilimani? Because there's a lot of money, but people die too.
When you talk about Kilimani, like people can say Kilimani. As we say Kilimani, like money, because the whole of Kilimani. Everyone has money. You're wondering where this money comes from.
Guys don't go to work.
Guys don't go to work.
They have BMWs.
They're partying every day.
It's like,
living in lavish
how?
houses, Airbnb every day. And like we all know the secrets. It could have to do with the washing machine business, but these guys are flaunting. Like if you want to see people spending money in Kenya, in Nairobi, basically Kilimani is the place. All the clubs. You're wondering how it's a Tuesday. This guy spent 500,000.
Imagine.
He's not even flinching.
Where's Kerry? Where's Kerry?
And these guys ain't afraid of KRA. They're doing the most,
Kilimani,
so, that's the whole point
Pesa.
of Kilimani. It's like, because there's just so much happening in this small bit of Kilimani. Like, I know people who've blown all their money just in Kilimani alone. Like
you didn't even live anywhere. You didn't even go.
They've just blown all their money in Kilimani. So, like, it's just the name itself just explains it all, man.
Yeah.
The money is in Kilimani, man.
And you guys at CCN, I saw the other day Wams tweeted, he said, yo, Juice got another one. And I think it was before this came out. So I don't know if this is the one he was talking about, but I'm sure you're cooking a lot of things.
Oh, I've been in the studio.
For how much you're in the studio? What's going on? Tell us what's going on in the studio. What kind of vibes are we getting?
Because I have about 40 unreleased songs. About 15 of them from this year, the rest from last year. And like there's so much content I have for you guys. It's just that timing is the one we're trying to work, the perfect timing, because I can't just bring everything out. I want you guys to actually go through this journey with me, especially like with my singles, because right now that's what I'm focused on. I want to do a few singles, then I go back to doing features, because I feel like a lot of my songs when I came out, actually all of them apart from this one are features. So I want guys that I'm not just a feature artist. I can do this thing alone, and like that's the journey I'm trying to take people on. But trust me, there's mad content, man. There's mad content. Some features with people you wouldn't even believe, but
for real. So
it's nice
for you. Like, so you're saying now you want to do singles? Is that like are we gonna get a project at some point, or you just want to focus on singles and then features?
Right now I'm focusing on singles, but towards the end of the year, I want us to do another CCN project. I feel like I want us to go up as a team, because our other artists in CCN, let me not lie to you, they slept on still. But trust me, this year you're gonna see you're gonna see more of us.
Okay.
Actually, in terms of mixtape, our guy, we're trying to do a project with CKO.
Okay.
So it's gonna be me and him. So that would be a bit back to the trap side.
Mhm.
For those guys who are wondering if I stopped doing trap, that's gonna go back to that side, and you'll see there's some heat there, just vibes. And so now Mark is about to chuck a few singles.
We've missed Mark. We missed Mark on the scene.
You know him. He's just he's used to just taking his shirt off. So I guess he has another reason for that. So yeah, man. Like I think by the end of this year, you'll see like you're gonna see a lot of CCN things.
Okay.
So we're just trying to basically drop projects every month so that you can see that exactly why we've been calculating quiet and all that. Because sometimes people mistake the silence for you having nothing else to offer, but it's people going back to the drawing board, seeing what's good. Because hey, Kenya, man, the industry is hot.
So who's on CCN right now?
CCN, okay, actually I can say for sure, like as the artist, it's myself,
Mhm.
Munyax,
Mhm.
Wams, and CKO.
Okay.
This were the main guys in CCN right
Okay.
now. But like we're open to obviously, signing guys. But right now we're just trying to focus on us so we can see, so you guys can see actually a reason to join CCN.
Dope.
Because like these guys say we inspire them, so like we just have to give them a reason, like confirm.
Of course. I played Wams' project last night.
Oh.
That dropped on 420. He dropped on 420, which was super dope. And then I'm looking forward to hearing more from Munyaka. This new song of yours is Gyal Wine.
Gyali Wine.
Gyali Wine.
Yeah.
And it's got like a dancehall type vibe.
Yes.
But Juice, I want to ask you something. I saw you guys in the strip club too many times with Angela. And I genuinely think you made this one for the strip club because it's perfect for the strip club, and I would just be Juice Man strip club. Juice Man.
to be honest, this one was made for the girls. But yeah, we go to strip clubs for the girls. So like, yeah, this one I'm trying to just. To be honest, I'm trying to get an audience from the ladies also. I just don't want it to be guys alone. And if I need, I say more like for real, like the women are our biggest supporters out here in the music game.
Okay.
Like trust me, if one girl loves your song, she's going to play it in every house she goes to. That's more.
Let me play it.
So like, I'm looking forward to that because like I never thought of myself as looking at an audience from the ladies.
Uh-huh.
So this is just me experimenting and seeing how it goes. But so far it's been very fun. I can't lie.
Okay.
Very interesting. I'd like to see this one in the strip club.
It's gonna be murder. So it's interesting for you because you were never like planning this per se, and then the hit happens, and you've talked about the hit all over the world and everywhere, but like genuinely, like you didn't expect this, and now you have this. Is it like weird? Is it like maybe like what does it feel like for you? Because it could either, I don't know if it feels weird. Does it feel like maybe this was supposed to happen, or you unsure? Like how does it feel being Juice Man?
To be honest, man. After the hit, the Angela,
because that one you can't stop. That one's gone,
I'm still adjusting to it, but like to be honest, it's been a very good experience. I've been having fun, getting love from people, places I didn't even expect. Like I'm going to a random stage and people know my name. People are passing me randomly and calling me Juice Man. Is that the guy? Even though they say is that the guy from Angela, the recognition is it's so interesting. It's like, it's fun. And I feel like a kid, I can't lie. So I'm still adjusting to it, but like it's as good as, when you get your candy as a kid.
Yeah.
That's how
But I bet you your mom knows you. Like everybody knows your song. Like your mom knows your song.
I'm telling guys, man, don't show those videos, please. Just let us know the audio. Let us see the audio. Let us listen to the audio.
But the video is fire too. Like the same way you did an amazing job with Kili Pesa, you guys took it a notch higher with this video, and I feel like that helped because like people were like, "Where's the video?" They thought it took too long, but then it was a perfect video.
I think the videos. Let me not lie to you. Ivan is a genius on his own. Like there's just something he does. It's expensive, but it works out in the end because it puts us out there in that map that we need to be. If we're saying Kenya to the world, we can't be competing with guys with videos that these guys are using. They're using with phones and all that low quality budgets, and this guy wants this song to be played in America or something. Like we need to actually keep up to the standard. We don't need to be spending as much as them, but as long as we're keeping up to the standards, that's what matters. That's how they'll give us the respect we need. They'll give us the seconds we need for Kenya to the world. But yeah, that's the whole point, man. We need to spend on our brand for it to actually blow up, and that's worldwide.
Yeah.
Not just thinking within our country and all that, because you never know, you might have more fans out there. May I have people listening to my music from Netherlands? I'm even wondering,
bro,
how you listening to my music? The other day, Thailand. I was like, what the hell?
That's so
And I'm
crazy.
wondering, yeah, and I guess it's the video and the vibe. You know, it doesn't need to be too complicated, man. Just enjoy the vibe. That's why I keep on telling you guys, enjoy it.
So, a question I had, and I really don't know. I tried my best to find this out. How did the name come about? How did the name Juice Man? Because, like, I know your name's Jay, but it's like, how does this guy become Juice Man?
No, ironically, I was with the Shopper man. You know Shopper man?
Yes.
I was with him earlier on. And he told me, Jay, I know they're going to ask you how did he bring you in the interviews? And like, that's why I'm like, whoa. He knew what he was saying.
No, because literally, bro, I was like, okay, Joe, but it's like, there's even like, I don't get. I remember back in the day, Gucci and had OJ the Juice Man. You remember OJ the Juice Man? And then today we're talking about it's like, no, Juice Man has 2 E's and 2 N's. Because like it was a whole talk about like, okay, the name has 2 E's, and then I was like, bro, there's OJ the Juice Man, and then we had a whole back and forth. So I was like, I'm going to ask. Shout out Shapa.
To be honest, shout out Shapa for that, by the way. I think you know the questions already. So now Juice Man is sort of a long story because before Juice Man, my friends used to call me, before even the music, my friends used to call me Juicy J. Because you know the artist, the American artist.
What's the song he does?
Juicy J.
Yeah.
And he says, get the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Yeah, he says, shut the fuck up. Yeah. So like, I used to listen to him a lot. So my friends used to see how I'm listening to him, I'm acting like him, you know, we go out, I'm crazy like him, you know, we're just, you know, doing all this.
Oh, fuck, I can see it now.
Blowing trees, let me say that. So like, yeah, those guys.
Juicy J's like a turn-up motherfucker, you know, always.
I was always that lit guy when I was young. So my friends started calling me Juicy J. So it sort of stuck on me. And when I started becoming an artist, I thought about it. I'm like, why am I going to name myself Juicy J? Like, let me give myself a name that actually brings out every factor of my life, especially with the drip, with how I am, you know. So I thought about it. I was calling myself Juice Man. And I was like, how does Juice Man sound? And like people are telling me that sounds okay, you know, for you. Because, you know, you bring the juice. That's what someone answered to me. And I was like, yo, that's true. I bring the juice. Yeah. So like, let me not lie to you. The double E and the double N. What? I had no choice. So now we go upload. We go like, you know, we settle for my name, Juice Man. What? There's like 10,000 Juice Mans out there. So we try even double N, one E. Yeah. There's nothing. Everyone has done that. So we decided, let's do double E, double N, and like it brings confusion my name because some people call me Juicy Man, but I feel like it still works, you know, because after all, we're in Kenya, we're in Africa, people don't need to know how to say it. As long as
people call it the wrong name, regardless.
Yeah, so as long as you can type it and you see it. And these days, you know, I'm grateful. Before you have to put underscore, all those things. These days, if you type Juicy Man, you'll see me there. You know, shout out to Instagram and the socials for that. So it was a problem, but like, yeah, that's how it came out. I feel like when it comes to drip, you know, I keep it juicy. When it comes even to, you know, things I say, I just like to keep it flavor, man, you know, extra flavor, like tropical. That's my favorite juice, you know.
That's dope. There's something about you, and I think that whether it was gonna happen through music or not, I feel like you have a personality. Like you have a really, like, you're a character. And like it's not like in a bad way, like you're a bad character, but it's like this guy is like, you're interesting. Like the way you talk is different. The way you're just a cool guy. So I feel like that's like something that's just you, regardless of the music or whatever. So like I feel like music just allows you to just like flex your fly on us. You know, it's like your way of like communicating to us, like, yo, check me out. You know, because I feel like even when you were not doing music, people still knew about you. You know. Yeah. So it's like now you're making music.
I was still a big dripper even before the music, man. Don't get it twisted. I was still a big dripper. But yeah, man, the music has actually helped me you know, develop into the character that I am, and like I'm loving it because these days, you know, at least I get to enjoy looking good. I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel shy like I'm overdressed. These days, I feel like, you know, it's my destiny to wake up every day and look as fresh as I can today, you know. So yeah, it's helping bring out my personality, and yeah, it's true about the character, man. There's more than feels, you know, more than meets the eye, you know, let me say that.
Tell us about Mutura.
Wow, shout out. My firstborn, Mutura OG, shout out.
Mutura even has its own IG and everything. Tell us about Mutura.
That's the craziest dog you'll ever meet. The sausage dog, first of all, for guys who don't know, that's why it's called Mutura OG. Now that name, let me not lie to you, like when I got this dog, I thought of what is the perfect name for a dog like this? And like, Thank God it was a sausage dog because it became easy. I was not gonna name it Brian or I don't know what. Life is a joke. So I decided to name it Mutura. And on its bios by there, you are what you eat. That's what I write. But Mutura is such a special dog, man. He's such a vibe. Let me not lie to you. Even though the fact that he's a bit crazy, but he's a vibe, man. And he's I call him my firstborn son.
Okay.
I don't lie to you.
That's super dope. So like, there's like something about having a hit where it's like when you have a hit, it's like, one, can you do it again? It's like, make another one. You have a hit, make another one. But then it's like a lot of people are always searching for the hit. So it's always like, what's next? Yeah. So it's like, okay, yeah, you have a hit. And then it's like, okay, can you do another one? What do you want to do next? It's like, I feel like even if you are sent to a label, they'll be like, okay, Juice, what do we do? So it's like, you're in a great place. The music is taking off. People are appreciating what you do. But then it's like, for you, is there pressure in terms of what's next? Worms says you got another one, and you've got like 40 songs you've told us, but like for you, is it like, can I make another one? Do you want to make another one? Do you even care? Like, because of course it's a big deal.
Yeah.
But like, I guess now what?
Okay,
I feel like
of course I want to make another one. That's a fact, of course. But like, I'm just trying to not feel this pressure too much, because like I'm trying to say, most thing I'm trying to do is enjoy this. And I feel like if I let the pressure get the best of me, of course, pressure makes you better, pressure creates diamonds. But like, I feel like sometimes in this industry, people take that pressure too literal. They kind of start doing freestyling, panicking and everything. But like, I'm just trying to keep it I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to have fun. So no matter the case, whatever, at least I know I enjoy my music, and I'm making music. I'm making music also for me, not just for my fans. So like, in terms of another hit, I hope out of all those 40 songs, there's gonna be one. But I'm not gonna put pressure on myself for that, because I'm still grounding, getting my grounding here, right? After all, I've done it in a shorter time than most artists out here. So like me, I'm just trying to enjoy and learn. So in terms of another hit, we'll see about that. But for now, me, I'm just vibing, and every time I'm in the studio, of course, it's a hit. Let me not lie to you.
Every time.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it and just trying to ride this wave. So at least, even though it's short-lived, which I forbid myself, I just want to say I had fun.
Okay.
So I'm not concerned about the next hit. I just want to enjoy it. I can listen to my music. And me, I always tell myself, first of all, like if I'm going to make a song, I want it to be a song that I'm going to listen to. Me, myself, I can listen to it over and over again. So that's the level I'm on right now. Whenever I record in the studio, I make sure my lyrics is something I can listen to over and over again, not just listen to it once, twice, get tired.
Okay.
So yeah.
So now my question becomes, I see you in the studio a lot. The only thing is I don't hear it. So I'm curious, in this 40 songs at least that we can talk about, what are you singing or rapping about? Like because like there's the fun side of you, but do we get different sides of Juice? Me, I heard Juice has a girlfriend. Are we gonna get like lovey-dovey songs? I heard about, like you care about your family. Like, are we gonna get like deep shit? We know the trap side, So it's like in diversity in terms of like I guess in the music, is it like for you? Is it like strictly fun stuff, and then we keep the other side on? Like what is the music about?
To be honest, the music right now, it's a vibe. So whatever I feel, like I can understand there's always songs about girls, the trap, good life, and the songs that are, mental songs, songs that like actually make you realize stuff. Like I feel like me, it's whatever vibe I'm feeling. Cause like the last song I did was actually a conscious song, 32 bars. I've never done 32 bars in a song, like that proper hip hop thing. And like I was nervous because I'm with people who 32 bars is easy, and me, I was a phone. I'm conducting my other businesses. These guys have finished their bars, 32 bars. Me, I haven't even started, and I was like, "What? You know what? Just this is."
But you're having fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed this because I was feeling the pressure. I'm like, damn, these guys have come. I'm used to doing my simple rap, Angie, those things. I've come with hip hop guys who are really about the hip hop. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be an experience. Don't think about it too much. So I actually did it, and I was so shocked. And it's a hard song. It's a hip hop song. It has no hook. So it's three of us artists. I'll say names in the future when the song is coming out. Three of us, but one is a very big hip hop head. I'm sure you know him. You guys even love his music, and like he was like, yo, man, you can do this, even though you've never done 32 bars. Look, me, I've done it. And like, I was so gassed that I thought, like, because this guy just does hip hop. You know, he was stumbling in some sentences. Like, you know, when he was writing, he was wondering, what can I say here? So it made me like, yo, we're not perfect, man. Just because you look at someone, you know, putting that smile on their face, they have Grammys, you know, nominated Grammys. This guy writing lyrics is hard, you know, actually making sense of what, and especially with the vibe of the day. Because I like to keep it like that. If I'm feeling sad, I'm going to do a sad song. If I'm feeling happy, if I'm feeling, you know, rough, I'm feeling, you know, mean, I'm feeling, you know, I'll do that. That's the vibe I feel. And that's why my music is so diversified.
Okay.
Like, it's not just stuck to one direction. Right now, I'm on the girl side because I gotta get that phase over with. Then I go now to you guys getting to know a bit of me. So I feel like I'm not really on one direction. I'm not really stuck to one direction. I'm trying everything. Even I have reggae songs, bro.
For real?
Reggae songs I've made, and I'm a piano song. Like, things you guys are gonna see.
Okay,
Like,
Juice, you said you have features.
Yeah,
Tell me, like, okay, every time I hear about Sharpa, someone's like, yo, Sharpa has heat. Sharpa has heat. And then I'm like, where did you hear it? At his computer. Sorry? Yeah, he played it for me. I'm like, bro, how do you have hits nobody knows about? Like, so tell me, at least you have something with Sharpa logged in.
Imagine with that one is in the works. I have something with Barack.
Okay.
Zappa now, me and Zappa, when we meet, like, it's our studio sessions are always missing each other. Like,
Okay.
last week,
But I feel like you and Barack would be crazy though.
Yeah, it's a dope song. It's
Okay.
a dope song. I even produced the song, by the way.
Wait, you can produce?
Yeah, I just started that, and so far so good, man. So far so good.
That's actually crazy.
You see, man. You see me. I don't want to talk about that because people will be like, when did this guy start producing? But you know, I've been doing it.
Okay.
My late night sessions, you know, you get too tired of just trying to write songs. So I've been learning from Kaxi. You know, shout out Kaxi.
Shout out Kaxi.
Yeah, I've been learning from him, and that song is hard, and you
Okay.
guys will be shocked I produced that. I even produced a song with CKO. Matter of fact,
For
Like,
real?
I produced about 7 songs. I just stopped because now I'm focusing on I need to focus on the lyrics.
So you've done a bit of the industry in the sense of, like, you've been introduced to the industry and you've seen a bit of the music business. Do you see yourself being able to, or do you, and this is from what you've seen so far, do you see yourself being able to do music 100%? Like, is that even for your homies? Like, do you even see that as something that's even possible? Maybe in the near future, maybe 3 years. Maybe I had you do pig farming. Could you stop pig farming and focus on this? Like, do you, like, I guess, like, and if not, how do we get there? Because what's missing?
In this industry right now in Kenya, I think, like,
Bro, Booty and Emma in London and thing. That's
but
a big
not-
deal.
You know, those guys are made guys. You know, that's why I call Booty the rock star. Those guys, they've reached, you know, once you reach that level, you can just do this. But like, I feel like for upcoming artists like myself, and you know, a lot of guys out there, for you to survive in this industry, especially Kenya, I think you need another job. You need something that can sustain your passion. Because if you focus on it alone, you're going to be depressed. You're going to end up quitting, and you know, who knows? You might have been the next big hit, and you just quit.
But
too
Juice,
soon.
why does it have to be like that? Because there's so many talented niggas. Like, yo, Swahili Papi, where the fuck is that nigga's music, bro? So fire, where is it? So it's like, there's so many talented guys. I remember, like, niggas like IT. There's niggas I can remember, like Unique. Where the fuck is Unique? And you know.
work, by the way.
So it's like, how the fuck you're telling me those niggas was better than half these niggas? Like, there was a nigga called Plan B who passed away. There's so many dope niggas. It's like, I feel like that's why it's like talent doesn't mean shit, because you have to be you took this shit for fun, but you grinded most niggas who are talented, and then
Hard
like,
work, trust me, hard work is what.
but I see you in the studio. I see you grinding. Mikey being here, that's legit shit. You guys are putting together structures, trying to do the shit the right way. So it's like, but like a lot of people, it's like, okay, they're talented, but it's the talent will probably kill them before the success gets to them. To be honest, you're so talented, but you know, like, what do you have to show for?
I feel like, man, you just have to work for your stuff. I feel like you really believe in this. Like, this is something you need to put in, you need to invest in. And that's one thing. Most of these talented guys, yes, you mentioned them, they're so talented. But I feel like they lacked in going to the extension of actually investing in themselves. Like, talent is not gonna get someone. In Kenya, people are not gonna play with you, gonna listen to your music until it's popular.
True.
So you know, you're here, you have the best bars, all that, and you're expecting someone to just listen to you. This guy is going to listen to you because maybe his girl, or you're popular everywhere, you're going through a scandal. You know, that's how they're going to listen to you. So it's either you look very fresh, you know, you always keep your you keep your looks good, or you're going through scandals in Kenya to make it. If you want to make it quickly, But like, if you want to do it the legit way, like, you know, for the long haul, trust, you're gonna have to invest, and it starts with videos. It starts with you, you know, socializing with your people more, your audience. You know, getting to know your fans. If they like this, give them free goodies. Invite people for free sessions. Just go out of your way. It's expensive, but it'll be worth it in the end because you're gaining connections you could never get the easy way. Because guys are not just gonna look at you. Guys will be jealous of you first of all. This guy is hard, and they'll even start hating on you for no reason. Oh, this guy doesn't even dress good. He's wearing the same T-shirt, and this guy is a hard rapper. You can't even look at him. But let that guy look good every day. Come in a flashy car, you know, be with the big people. This guy is gonna be the best guy, everyone's best friend. You know, so like, I feel like guys have to work hard to be in that status, because talent right now in the whole world, it's not doing anything for anyone. It's hard work. And like, you can see, like, in the likes of French Montana is not that talented. But look at him. Look
that
at
nigga grinds.
Look at the deals he's getting. DJ Khaled is a DJ. Like, you know, but he went to production, and then he's always online every day, always.
Bro is selling records.
So like, you know, it's a hard work at the end
different
of the
things,
day,
yeah.
man. Talent just can get you so far. And if you have talent and hard work, then hey, you're forced to record. That's now Boutros. That's talent and hard work. Now that's a dangerous person, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's going to go all the way. Look